No matter how busy we are from family or work, or if we're retired, the older we get, the more important it is to be active. I'm gonna show you several simple, functional, practical moves that you can do at home, at the office, or on the go so that you can keep active, strong, stable, mentally sharp, and energetic for years to come. It's never too late to start, so start now. Whether you're 19 or 99 years young, you only need 5 to 10 minutes of strength building movements a day. If you can and want to do more and train like a superhero, that is great. If you're only doing 0 right now, this can change your life. As with any health and fitness activity, check with your doctor before trying anything new. Here we go. Just follow along or pause the video as you perform each move at your own pace. And most importantly, have fun. All right, here are the movements. We're gonna start with our lower body first, then upper body. Do each of these moves about 10 times each. If it's on one side, do them 10 times each side. This can be done mostly standing up or seated. And then also, if you need support, just hold the wall or a table or a countertop. All of these moves by design can be applied to daily activities, lifting things, walking up and down stairs. These are practical, functional moves. All right, for our lower body moves, here we go. We're just going to do a standard squat and pretend you either have a seat or you actually have a seat if you need the support. Okay, and you're gonna be sitting back and down. So you first bend at the hips right here, and then bend your knees and you sit back and then down and then back up, just like that. Keep your back straight, head straight and aligned with your spine. Just sit back and then back up. All right, so if you need the chair, great, but just tap it. Do not rest on it and then come back up. Just tap it and come right back up. If you need to rest, that's great, sit down, but then do these 10 times, nice and slow. Here we go. And then what it looks like from the front, keep your feet pointed forward, knees and feet about hip width apart, and then straight back up. Now this next move is to challenge your balance and your strength here, all right? So you're gonna keep your feet shoulder width apart, but then you're gonna sit down with one leg elevated right here. This move emulates walking down stairs and curbs. You can do this without a chair. The point is to go as low as you can while you still have your balance. Now we have our front pivot turns. This is what it looks like. You start with your feet shoulder width apart, pointed forward, and then you're gonna turn 45 degrees, pivoting on that back leg, and then shift your weight to the front leg. And then you push back up to center, and then you switch over 45 degrees the other direction. It's almost like a dance move here, all right? So you pivot, and your feet will end up being 45 degrees in either direction. If you need support, you can do this with a wall, a table, countertop, and again, you just go like this. You switch your arms here for support. As you get stronger, you may not need the support. Okay, now back pivot turns. Similarly, you start from center, and then you're gonna step backwards 45 degrees, and then your weight is still gonna be on that front leg, but split with the back leg here on the ball of the foot. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. Do not let that knee go to either side of it. And then back to center, pivot 45 degrees, just like dancing. Have some fun with this. Same thing with the support of a table or wall. Just shift like this. Keep that knee over the ankle in the front, and then your back straight, head in line with your spine. Go as low as you can. Now we have side steps. Again, this helps us navigate our steps as we move throughout the day, no matter where we go. All right, so you're gonna start from the center, and then you're gonna step to the side, and then to the side. So your weight will shift about 70% to the side leg, and then you're gonna push back up to the center, and then you're going to shift again to the other side. This helps you shift your weight, balance, and then strengthen your one leg on one side here. So what this looks like from the side. Okay, so you sit back and then down. You don't want your knee to go forward too far. That's why you sit back and then down first. Keep your back straight. Finally, calf raises. Feet just slightly closer than hip width apart, toes pointed forward, and then slowly raise your heels off the ground. Okay, and then you can raise your toes off each time to strengthen your shins as well, to balance out the front and the back. And keep your knees as straight as possible without bending them. Okay, that's it for lower body. Now upper body. One of the most basic movements is the push-up. So we're gonna do this on a table here. This can be done on a wall, a counter, a bench, or on the ground. Whatever is most challenging to you, yet still done with good form. So good form meaning you're gonna have your body about 90 degrees arms and torso, and then your head to heel will form generally a straight line, and keep your belly button tight toward your spine and squeeze your glutes. Keep your chin tucked. Just keep this a straight line from head to heel, all right? And as you lower your chest to whatever surface you're on, push right back up. Nice and slow and gradually. Keep your shoulders back and down. Keep your chin tucked. Not jutting out, not sticking up like this. Chin tucked, head in line with your spine. You're just gonna do 10 of these. Bring your chest as close to the surface as possible, touching if you can. And push all the way out until you have locked arms. And just do that 10 times. Arm curls, bicep curls, use whatever weight you can. If you have dumbbells that can be challenging to you, that you can do for 8 to 10 reps, that's fantastic. If you do not, or you're on the go, grab the heaviest, evenly weighted items that you have. I happen to have 2 jars. If you're using 3 pounds to 30 pounds, whatever it is, as long as it challenges you, go for it, okay? So you're gonna just be standing up straight, curl them up, fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Keep your shoulders back and down. Keep your head up high, chin tucked. Keep your belly button tight towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes. For some reason, people like to compete for bicep curls. Don't try to compare yourself to anybody else. Just make these as challenging for yourself as possible. For me, these are generally anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds. Okay, now, suitcase row. Again, this can be done seated or standing, and can be done with any kind of weight. The heavier you can, the better to build your muscle and strength. So here we go. I'm using these same weights that I just did for the curl, and what I'm doing is the suitcase curl. Okay, it's like you're lifting suitcases or even grocery bags. Keep your shoulders back and down, but just bring these up. This, again, emulates actual activity that you're going to do in real life. See, these elbows actually go backwards. Keep those shoulders back and down. You're just lifting these straight up. Do not shrug your shoulders up when you do this. Keep them back and down. Now we have a shoulder lateral raise. Grab those same weights, whether it's jars, books, bottles, whatever it is, or dumbbells. Here we go. We're gonna stand up straight here, and then you're just gonna lift these straight out with your palms facing downwards. Keep your neck and shoulders back and down. Instead of shrugging them up, they stay down. Just raise those weights upwards. Finally, for the arms, we have a shoulder press. Bring those weights straight up on top of your shoulders right here, palms facing each other, and just push them straight up until your elbows are locked out. There you go. On this one again, keep your belly button tight toward your spine, squeeze your glutes, keep your chin tucked. Not jutting out like this. You see a lot of people do this and then compress their back. Don't do weights that heavy if you cannot stand up straight by doing this. All right, and final move, focused on the core here, we have knee raises. You can do this standing or seated. So here we go. Just stand up straight, do not hunch over. Keep your head up high. Bring those knees toward your chest, alternate them 10 times on each side. Here we go. Not hunch over. You're bringing the knee towards your chest. Bring your belly button toward your spine. Use your core, your abs to bring the knee up. And now the seated version. You can do this in your office, at home, anywhere, even on a plane ride. All right, just sit up straight, bring your knee up towards your chest. This is even harder than the standing version. But then you bring it up and you hold for a moment and then bring it back down. All right, now those are all moves. If you do not have a lot of time and you just want to do one move, this one movement will engage your whole body from top to bottom. Grab your weights, your dumbbells, books, bottles, jars, whatever it is, and then hold them by your side over here, feet shoulder width apart, and then you're going to squat down. Sit back and then bend your knees, come down, keep your back straight, head in line with your spine, and as you come up, curl those weights up towards your shoulders, and then you're gonna press those weights above your shoulders for the shoulder press, and then back down, and then uncurl, and then start all over again. So squat, curl, press. Squat, curl, press, repeat. This literally works your body from head to toe. That is the one move that you can do that engages your whole body in the shortest amount of time. There you go. Just squeeze this in 5 to 10 minutes every day. You also have the option of performing one of these moves throughout the day. I call that the 9x9 challenge. You just take one of these moves every hour and perform it for about a minute, about 9 to 10 reps, and there you go. Stay active all day. For more simple, effective, science-backed health, fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle methods, check out the How to Fit program at how.fit. If you find this video helpful, give it a like and share this with somebody. Comment below if you have any questions or want me to cover anything else. Thanks for watching, and keep it as simple as ABC for a healthy, active you.